Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This week, I'm going to be sharing with you my vlog from my experience at Breakthrough to Success. Last year, I had the most amazing experience at Jack Canfield's Breakthrough to Success, and I'm going to be sharing with you one of the most incredible experiences that ever happened to me. Whoa, sorry, I should say, disclaimer, obviously, most important is obviously my wife and of course, my beautiful daughter. But last year, it was one of the greatest experiences that I ever had in my life. And last year, something very profound happened to me. And I unfortunately lost one of my best friends. And it massively transformed my life. I lost my spark. And it led me to pursuing Breakthrough to Success to help me get back to where I want to be. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience, why I went, what I got out of it, and what I'd say to you if you were wanting to pursue into learning about Jack Canfield or any other personal development conference. Now, I will say, I've procrastinated about putting this vlog out for so long because there's been so much content. I've spent hours going through all this, so I'm going to put this into a couple of videos. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you get a lot out of it. And without further ado, enjoy my vlog at Breakthrough to Success. Okay, so it's 4:05 in the morning and it's time to go early. We made it after 24 hours, a 2-hour drive to the airport, a 10.5-hour flight to Los Angeles, an hour-and-a-half wait through customs, which is absolutely bonkers, the amount of time queuing through there, then an hour-and-a-half Uber ride. We're finally here, yay! Finally in Los Angeles. Now, for some of you, you might be thinking, why am I here? Well, for those who've been following me, you'll know that this year, unfortunately, I lost a very, very dear friend of mine, my best friend in the world, and I haven't really had the big chance to process it really this year. So I spend most of my life presenting and performing for other people, making others feel really happy, but I don't get a chance to make myself happy or even to work on myself. So that's why I'm here. Here's a little clue though. So if you follow the vlogs, you might know, because if you watch me present or if you listen to me spoken or even on my podcast, you'll know that I talk about this guy quite a lot, Jack Canfield. Well, that's a little clue. So stay tuned for the next vlog and you'll find out why I'm going to see him this week. But I am going to get some rest because we're going to wake up nice and early tomorrow and hopefully we're going to have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ooh, child, listen. Naturally the voice within me that speaks to thee. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. I've had about 7 hours sleep, but I'm so out of it because on my watch still set to UK time. So at the minute it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, but it feels like 7 a.m. because that's what it should be in America. So I feel a little bit weird and confused. So I've just gone for a little walk, enjoying the lovely sun. Look at this beautiful sunset. Wow, stunning, really lovely. And now I'm just going to go find a little shop, go get some breakfast, and then we're going to do a little workout to get ourselves ready for, it's kind of day one, but there's kind of like a special VIP thing tonight, so stay tuned, keep watching, you can see some great stuff today, but let's go get something and head to the gym. Bye-bye. Got back from the gym, great session. And I overhear a conversation behind me. I'm like, oh, excuse me, are you attending the event this week? And they're like, yeah, we are. I was like, wow, how amazing. What a small world. And I started talking to them, and after a few minutes, they introduced themselves as Jodie and Ranch. And then after a few more minutes, Jodie then introduces herself as the personal assistant to Jack Canfield himself. I was like, wow, amazing. Now, I'm out here in LA to attend the Breakthrough to Success workshop based on the Success Principles by Jack Canfield. He's one of my favorite authors and favorite coaches. And I just thought, wow, isn't that absolutely amazing? Just because I shared a bit of curiosity and a bit of kindness to ask a question, I was one question away from Jack Canfield's inner circle. You just never know who you're going to connect with unless you ask. So there's a really powerful thing here for us to all think about, which is don't be afraid to reach out, start a conversation, or just ask. Be curious, be kind, because you just never know what magic you might discover. But I'm stinky, I'm sweaty, and I need to get showered because we're going to go explore a little bit of Newport Beach in Newport, California before registration starts. Here we go. Newport Beach was absolutely incredible, and it was the perfect re-energizer ready to kick off the very first official part of the weekend, which is the VIP session with Jack. So at the VIP session, we had an hour and a half to go through some exercises to get us ready for the next couple of days. And it also involved us having a book signing and an autograph with Jack, which was absolutely incredible. Got to meet Jack, and it's such a wonderful moment because Jack had a massive impact in my life, helping me get from where I am to where I want to be. So it's just a real wonderful opportunity to meet him. And I also got to meet some most incredible people who to this day are still in the same WhatsApp group. So you know who you are. But it was an absolutely incredible experience, and it was just a perfect boost for the next couple of days. That then takes us to the official start of the Breakthrough to Success. Now, I don't have a lot of footage from this because actually I was so engrossed into it and I was so engaged that I didn't really get a big chance to really just take it all in. I was just being present in the moment. Also, there's not a lot of times actually where we're supposed to film anyway, but I did want to share just a few highlights here of us dancing, having some moments, Romeo singing and Romeo doing some dancing, which was really, really cool, and also the vision board party, which if you've never done a vision board party or even have your own vision board, you must do this as a wonderful exercise to help you start creating the future version of you. Whatever goal you might have, it's a very powerful technique to help create structural tension, to help you start to build the awareness and the creativity and motivation to start achieving all of these things that you want. So I might do a little video on this coming soon because it has a massive profound effect on me and it's helped me get something very exciting this year. But those who know, you'll know it's coming very soon. But what I will say is this experience has completely transformed my life. As you know, I went because someone in my life passed away, my best friend in the world, Joel Klein. He passed away and it had just this massive impact on me and I lost that spark. So what the event did for me, it rekindled it, and I learned and remembered to take responsibility again for my success. It's not about the event, it's not about what happens to you in life, it's how you respond to it. But one in particular quote that Jack shares all the time, and he shared at this weekend, was this quote: "Don't ask for what the world needs, ask what makes you come alive, because what the world needs is more people who have come alive." It's a wonderful quote by Howard Furman, and it changed my life last year before I went to BTS, and I just remember doing an exercise on a review of joy. And I realized there were some things I'm doing in my life that probably pays the bills, but they don't really light me up. And they don't really make me feel the best version of myself. So I asked myself the question, does it spark joy? A bit like Marie Kondo. So the biggest lesson I learned from it was to remind myself of pursuing joy. What is it that really lights me up? And then what is it that will do for me in the world? It's not about asking what the world needs, it's asking what makes me come alive. Because what the world needs is more people who come alive. So that was a real big thing from that. The second thing that I learned from this weekend was all about visualizing your success. I'm going to do another video on this about vision boards. It's super important. There is something on that vision board. Well, actually, there's 3 things that have since come true from doing this visualization technique. So for those who are into visualization, you'll know this, but for those who aren't, it's really important to have these visual images and have these affirmations with your goals to help supercharge the achievement of your goals. So having a visual picture in your mind to create that movie in your mind of what it is that you want to do, what are you seeing, what are you hearing, and what are you feeling, with the power of your affirmations and your vision board, you'll be able to just achieve your goals just super fast. There's a goal on there that I am doing pretty soon, as I mentioned earlier on this video, and I'm very super excited for that to come out soon. That's going to be coming out soon. And the third and final thing is about asking for what you want. There are 8 billion people in this world, and there is someone in this world who I can guarantee has probably done what it is that you are doing or what you want to do. Who is it that you can start tapping into to start processing what it is that you actually want? What would it cost to spend the day with that person to really start to understand the struggles or the opportunities that they went through that can help you get to where you want to much quicker? As soon as I got back from this experience, I reached out to my network to say, look, hey, I have a goal that's similar to yours, and I would love to spend some time with you. What would it cost to spend the time with you to learn? And here's the wonderful thing, these doors just open up from doing that. There are people out there that's already done these things that you want to do, but we're just not tapping into it. Maybe because there's a fear of rejection, maybe there's a bit of fear of failure. But as I share in a lot of these videos, the NLP presupposition, there's no such thing as failure. It's just feedback. So if that person, whoever I asked, said no, I would have gone, okay, that's interesting. Maybe I can try a different route, or maybe I should try something different or somewhat different. But those 3 things are the most important things. There's a whole plethora of things as well that's massively changed my life. The whole goal setting process, the affirmations, the whole visualization, the come as you'll be party, which was just incredible. This is something that I now teach in all my workshops, which is about imagine what you would look like, what you'd see, what you'd hear, what you'd feel like of the 5-year in the future version of you. That version of you that's achieved all of your goals, the one that's just nailed everything, the best-selling author, the TED speaker, whatever it might be. Step into that and act as if. This was such a profound experience. And for me, I went obviously in my suit, and I really played it quite cheeky. So anytime I was speaking to people, I'd just ring the phone and say, oh, sorry, my alarm's going. Hold on 1 second. Oh, sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm at a 5-year celebration from Breakthrough to Success. I'll call you back. And then they'd go, well, who was that you spoke to? I said, oh, that's just my agent. He's trying to get a book. Sorry. And it was so fun. But part of this visualization process, when you start to act as if you've already completed this goal, you create this vibration that's super high. So as soon as the next morning, when you come back from that wonderful party where you can only talk and only act as if you are that person, there's a massive difference. You go, right, well, how do I bridge this gap and get back to that? Super powerful technique. I'm going to do a video on this to go into it in a bit more detail. But what I will say is this was one of the most profound experiences of my life. It was an absolute pleasure to meet Jack. He's doing one final event this year at Breakthrough to Success in June 2025. I've got my ticket. I'm going back for one final time. It's his final ever Breakthrough to Success. So it's going to be quite an emotional one, I think, as well. But it had such a massive, profound impact on my life. And I just can't thank Jack and all the team and all the wonderful people that I met who, you know who you are, who've now formed a massive part of my life from this experience. So thank you so much. You know who you are. My AP, Kashid, my WhatsApp group, all of the wonderful people that I've met along the way and now sharing even more journeys with. If you are looking to do something like this, or if you're in a moment of your life where you think a bit stuck, you need a bit of a spark again, these are the events that you want to go to. So I'm not paid to say this, but I cannot highly recommend Jack's Breakthrough to Success and all his programs. So yeah, thank you, Jack, to all the team, and I cannot wait to be there again in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, head to one of these videos as well. You might find this really useful as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button too. Stay tuned for even more awesome videos coming soon.